With New Year's resolutions, many of us will make a vow to eat healthier, and that's a good thing. But what about our beloved pets and their nutrition? Greetings, Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black here, and I'm on a mission to provide better nutrition for cats and dogs because truthfully, all pet food is dead food, which is why we created Rough Greens and Meow Greens in the first place. We bring their food back to life with live vitamins, minerals, probiotics, enzymes, omega oils, antioxidants, and so much more. All in a tasty formula that your dog and cat will love. You can improve your pet's coat, digestion, energy, and have less vet bills. Let 2025 bring a new year and a new pet. Get a Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20. Get a 100% discount with promo code BESTFRIEND. You just cover the shipping. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code BESTFRIEND. Bring your pet's food back to life with Rough Greens. So good, your pet will ask for it by name.
That's for a Democrat show.
Let me know when you're ready. No matter what the technical difficulty is, this man is a professional. He goes all the way.
What you represent to them, freedom.
Was an extremely great conservative commentator. We're tearing it up on Wednesday night. This is awesome. Well, this is Jersey Joe for the Reaver Common Sense Show. 8 p.m. on shrmedia.com.
Actually, I just totally screwed up. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to watch abroad, if you want to support the show and support SHR Media, go to Reaver.one and click on the shop button. Oh, I'm not in a good mood this morning. Oh, I am not in a good mood. My computer's giving me major problems. Had a storm come in last night, so I shut down my computers like a good little boy. And now my main computer won't restart. It's... Oh, it's pissing me off. It's... I just get to one point and it stops. And I don't know why. It's try to shut it off, to reboot it, and nothing. I just get to the same spot. I even tried to go into like Windows 10 or Windows safe mode and got to the same point. And I hate when I have computer problems because it's going to stick in my head the whole show. Yeah, you could just get to the 4 squares and... Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. So, yeah, I'm on a backup computer, and I know my broadcast is not doing that good. It's... I can see my levels are off big time. This is going to suck today. Trying to do something. All right, there we go. Now I'm getting some levels up. Oh, maybe now I can hear some back in my ears. There we go. All right. How was everybody's weekend? Oh, geez. Rubio's yipping away. Surprise, surprise, Rubio's yipping. Like he doesn't do political ploys anymore. That man is about useless. He really is. I have no use for Rubio. And he only got reelected because nobody liked the opposing guy, the Democrat. It's the main reason he got reelected, seriously. Nobody liked the Democrat choice. So Rubio was able to skate in under the radar. If it wasn't for that, if we actually had a Republican put up that was halfway decent, I know Rubio wouldn't have got reelected. This guy's a low-down piece of shit. He says what needs to be said to get reelected. Now that he's reelected, you'll see him side more with the Democrats. Yeah, I don't care for the man that much. I really don't. So, let's see. Hang on. Oh, don't tell me. I really don't want to do that. I haven't backed up my damn computer in a while. That's going to hurt if I gotta kind of do a cold reload. That's going to hurt. That'll be a lot of lost information. A lot of lost information. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, hopefully everybody watched the inauguration of President Donald J. Trump. And it was, I loved it. It was good. It was straightforward. He gave a speech to the people. A realistic speech. It wasn't a speech, that just pandered and, things could be better, but no, it gave a realistic speech. That's what that man was elected for. He wasn't elected to give the same old BS. speech we've heard so many times from politicians. He gave a speech that was about this time. So, I have no issue with his speech. But the big thing was, not so much his speech as it was the rioting. And there was many. And they're estimating 230 of them were arrested on Inauguration Day. And the prosecutor has spoke out and said, well, they're not going to get away with it. They're facing felony rioting charges, according to the federal prosecutor. Federal prosecutor. Yeah, it's not looking that good. And they did this not smart time. And they're playing around. They were. Yes, they got away with it. Obama let them get away with murder. Guess what? New sheriff in town. And he's not going to take the shit like all the others have. Like Obama allowed. He allowed all this shit to go on. And guess what? It's not going to go on. We're not. It's the BS is not going to go on like it did. We actually have some adults in charge now. They're going to step up, and when you go and do this shit, you're going to get charged for it. You're going to get charged, and good for it. I'm tired of people just because it suited Barack Obama's agenda. He would allow them to break the law. That was bullshit. Sorry, I couldn't go around doing what I wanted. I follow the law. There's millions of Americans that follow the law every day. And just because we're not kissing some president's ass doesn't mean that we should be allowed to get away with breaking the law. I don't know why all of a sudden I got Beavis and Butthead in my head. Breaking the law. Yeah. No. It's bullshit. And they're going to pay the price now. They thought they were big boys and girls, and they were going to go riot. And the funny thing is, yeah, the Democrats jumped behind them. They thought, ooh, this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. We're going to get behind these people, and they're going to go do their thing. And these people were going to do this no matter who was elected. It's the part they don't understand. This was going to go on even if Hillary got elected. So, about your little cockiness there. It's not so good. Oh, and the Women's Day March. That one really made me laugh. Did you know that was planned no matter what? Yeah, if Hillary would have won, that would have been, guess what? The first woman president march. That's what it was originally planned for. Millions, I should say, dollars were invested into it. So they just switched it to, okay, we're going to call it this. It's not hard to look into it. And one of the women that was behind that women's march is pro-Shahir law. Yeah, that's real good for women's rights. That's real good. I can't believe some of these people. I can't say I'm not ever accused of being the smartest people on. Come on, people. Get your heads out of your ass. But I'm glad to see our government stepping up. And they're charging them under federal crimes. It's well deserved. I mean, too many people, and several of the people were caught on camera admitting, they're professional agitators, rioters. They just go from, riot to riot, issue to issue. How much trouble can we cause? And that's all they do. And that's what we want. That's not the American way. That's not what America's about. If you want to protest and you got a gripe, go right ahead. Go right ahead. But this extracurricular activity that's going on, no, that's bullshit. And it was, someone said, well, the protesters, they're not involved in it. Then why are they standing there? Why are they egging them on? If they weren't a part of it, they would separate. Well, what's a safe distance? I was like, really? That's pretty common sense tells you to get away from that. And when you're sitting there cheering them on, yeah, you're being a part of it. It's something basic, something simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, sorry about that, to figure out that you see people breaking into stores, breaking windows of cars, burning cars, setting fires in the street. Oh, there was this little freaking kid. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it, his mouth. And he's cussing. I mean, he's like 10 years old. And he's cussing out the new president-elect. And he admits that he started a fire in the street. That's called arson. And he's on camera admitting to it. Yeah, I did it. That's called arson. Holy shit, my parents saw that. Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to sit for a week. Oh my God, I can't. Kids just like nonchalant about it. Hey, look, I'm on camera. Holy shit. Oh, man. I am not looking forward to doing this, but seeing if I could fix it with a Windows reinstall. Don't want to do that, but now what? Oh. I really don't want to repair you. See if I can repair it. Use a system restore point recorded. I don't know if I have one. See if I can repair the startup. Oh, it's going to be a long day because I'm going to be working on this. All right, you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, and we will be right back. Oh, I'm going to have to correct myself when we come back. I got some news on High Plains.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
You have been listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighPlainsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. You didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying Kyle is stupid.
Sackhead Clement.
all good friends of ours usually show us around.
Also starring Sonic as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mud Show with its host, the Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Millman. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guy. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss the show, don't worry. You catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the ReaverCommonSense.com. While you're there on Reaver Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date with everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe. And I'm making sense out of senseless, except when it's a damn computer. Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Looks like I'm going to have to do a total reboot. And I want to do something, and it was like, your drive is locked. Oh, crap. Unlock. Oh, crapola. That's never a good thing when the hard drive starts saying shit like that. Yeah, so HP Pundit has changed their email address and changed things around. They're now hpdailynews.com. You can go there and get everything as you did before. It just, they consolidated a little bit more than what they had before. Let's see. So, I know I got to change all my commercials, everything, and it's now hpdailynews.com. Trying to do 20 things at the same time is not always a good thing. Give me 1 second. Yeah, with the daily HP Daily News, it's just a minor switch over. I don't know all of the reasons. But mine is not to ask the reason why. Mine is do or die. There we go. Oh. didn't want to do this, but I knew I had to do it. But let's see if it's... I wonder if the hard drive freaking went. If the hard drive went, I'm so screwed. But it looks like I'm going to have to reinstall Windows on top of it, so... what the heck's... this is not good. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. Sorry about this, people. Let me get past this one point, and then I'll get back to the show. But I might have to delete the whole hard drive and reboot on top of it. What the heck is going on? This is not good. That's what's going on. Shit, did I really need to do that? I just deleted a bunch of stuff for no reason. Fudge sickles. Well, I needed a new install anyway. I just didn't want to lose all that information like I just did. No, that's going to bug me out all day. Now let's see if I can actually... There we go. It's now installing Windows. That's going to piss me off all day. It's never good when you have to do that. So it's actually good that these prosecutors are going to be prosecuting under federal crimes. Lindsey Graham recently, this past Sunday actually, he was on Face the Nation, and being a dumbass that he is, he basically came out and said, well, I don't know what America First means. Tell you what, Lindsey, go ask your butt buddy McCain, because McCain's, when he ran in 2008, his slogan was country first, which is America first. Surprise, surprise. See, Graham's still butthurt because he got his ass demolished by Trump in his own home state. And he's acting still like a little child. Oh my God. Drives me up a wall. I mean, seriously, I don't know what it means. Does it mean like the 20s and 30s when we're isolation? Oh, my God, they said the same thing about Bush. Give it a rest. It's not isolationist. That has nothing to do with it, you dumbass. Has nothing to do with it. What it has to deal with is making decisions that will benefit the country before worrying about anybody else. We're not worried about, if we do this, it's going to screw up China. If we do this, it's going to hurt Russia. If we do this, it's going to hurt Israel. No, we make decisions based on, will it hurt or make the country better? And it's really sad that something so simple has to be explained. But they understand it. And the thing is, they have to make... They have nothing else to bitch on, so they got to make shit up. And that's what they're doing. They just got to make shit up to make it sound like they're doing something. No. It's all rhetoric. All rhetoric. That's all it is, just a bunch of rhetoric to try to make them sound like they're fighting against you. She were pointing this stuff out. And Graham, I mean, God, get your... Graham's so clueless. He's a has-been. He's washed up. And his career is going down in flames. And he's just got to run his mouth like a little boy. I haven't looked it up, but I think he's up for re-election on the 18th, and I hope to God. Great state of South Carolina replaces his ass with a better, more modern, less whiny, more balls, conservative. So sick of his dumbass. He's been there too long. He sold out a long time ago. He needs to go the way of the dodo bird. Bye-bye. It's something very simple, something basic. Just don't go away mad. Just go away, Graham. Kane needs to go away too, but he just got reelected. It's the same. And he just wants war so bad. It's like, why the hell do you want war so bad? I can't understand it. He just wants to go to war. He doesn't care with who. And his whole, I'm going to run for president, and what are we going to do? We're going to put boots on the ground. We're going to put boots on the ground no matter what we have. We're going to put boots on the ground. We're going to start a war, and we're going to put boots on the ground. What are you going to do for education? So we're going to put boots on the ground in Iraq. We're going to put boots on the ground in Russia. That was his answer to everything. And, you know, I sometimes the rhetoric is just annoying. And Graham's not doing anything to help America out. What he's worried about is his pocketbook, his purse getting a little light. Him and McCain are worried. They're worried about that little husband-wife team. They sold us out a long time ago. Yes, I know McCain is a hero from Vietnam and all that. Doesn't mean he can't sell out, and doesn't mean I can't call his ass out. I mean, get real. Just because you went to war doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and allow you to sell my country out. I'm not going to sit back like that. I'm still going to call your ass out, which I am doing. And you know what? He's the one that went after Trump. He's the one that created Trump. Because Trump was in last place at that point. He created him. And I find it funny as hell. He went and created him, and now he's all butthurt about it. Sounds like Beaker. All right, you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media and High Plains Daily. Oh, crap. That's going to take me a while to get used to. High HP Daily News. And we will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighPlainsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying Catholics.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show us around.
Also starring Soccer as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific on SHRmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mud Show with its hosts, the Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Millman. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays 2 ways, rebootingliberty.com or the ReaverOfCommonSense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date with everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. Oh, God. I hated that I had to redo my computer. I just lost so much goddamn information, it's not funny. That pisses me off so bad. I mean, I lost massive amount of information. Oh, because I was half paying attention and just didn't look. By the way, hi, Kel. I didn't have chat up. I only got one computer up and running today, and I'm having some issues with it. Actually, next break, I'm going to go get my tablet and use my tablet. I almost got the other computer back up and running, but I got so much shit to put on it, it's not funny. But hopefully, I'll be able to get that all, maybe at least internet up and running. It's going to be a long day to get that. I know better. I know so better than that. I have some of the information still around. I wonder if I could do that. Oh. It just ruins my day. I'm pretty sure it ruins everybody's day when stuff like that happens. So, there's an SNL writer. They think they're funny. They're really not. Katie Mary Rich. And she supposedly makes her living writing comedy. I don't know. I haven't seen Saturday Night Live as being funny in a long time. And I'm being serious. I have not seen it funny. You may, but comedy is very open to interpretation. What I think is funny, my wife doesn't think is funny, and vice versa. I think Airplane, the movie Airplane, is hysterical. She doesn't find it funny. Now, she watches those British rerun shows from like the 70s, Keeping Up Appearance, I think it's called, and she is cracking up, and I'm watching it going, it's not funny. So it's very subjective on what's funny. But what isn't funny is this woman's tweets this past weekend. Where was the one? Barron will be this country's first homeschool shooter. Oh, wow. A bunch of these elitists thought it would be smart. Let's go attack Trump's youngest kid. He's 10 years old and getting attacked. Remember when it was said that Obama's kids were off limits? Remember when the three networks led their evening news with a story about a congressional aide who criticized the Obama's girls? And that was over how they were dressed? Oh, but we can make all the comments we want about Barron Trump. There was a GOP staffer that criticized the attire of the Obama girls and resigned after major media backlash. That was okay. But this attack, well, they come up with all the excuses in the world to justify it. I don't find it justifiable. I find it very vulgar, very disgusting. I can't believe how much they actually try to justify their actions. May have the other one up and running. Still got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff. But I might be able to, in the next break, if I can get the program downloaded, switch the feeds and get everything back to semi-quasi-normal. So if the next commercial is a little bit longer, please bear with me and understand. Also in the chat, I'll be jumping out of the chat and redoing it. So bear with me if today's broadcast gets a little wonky and I got to cut out. I will be right back after I cut out. Would reload it into the proper software. Like I said, once everything's up and running, maybe the next commercial or top of the... Well, I'm almost at the top of the hour. Yikes. Dang. Oh, we'll play it by ear, see how it goes. Another, who was it? Joe Mandy loves China. At Joe Mande. Barron Trump will be mutilating cats on the White House lawn in like 2 weeks. I don't know who that jackass was. And then from a so-called professional writer, Pete Blackburn. Well, he's accused Barron Trump of killing of no less than 100 small animals. John Niveen, Niven, Barron Trump's counting the minutes until he climbs a clock tower with an assault rifle. Now, another writer, and this one isn't... This one I would ignore. Maybe Barron is a closet Democrat. That or the kid has some serious resting bitch face. A little over the line. But she did come out, and it was Ashley, Csanady. She came out and she says, I want to apologize for my tweet about Barron. It was intended as a joke, but politicians' kids should be left out. So she admits that she should have... All right. Oh, I thought it was going to be ready, and I guess I loaded Windows 7, and it's updating to Windows 10. Great. You know what you're doing this afternoon? Yep. Working on a computer. Ouch. Sorry about it. If there's some loud noises, I apologize. I can't control the volume. Wow, I can go to my desktop. Yes. I got a desktop now. I can... Boom. Shut the sound off right now. Hide Karina. Oh. Let's see. I knew... It's one of those days I was sitting there and I'm like, maybe I should have just shut the show down for the day. Why I fixed that, but I'm talented enough I can do two things at one time. Yeah, right. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. All I did is shut it down so it didn't get zapped during that storm. I mean, the storm came in and out real quick. I was like, I'll leave him down for the night. I'm getting ready to go to bed. No need to have him up and running. No need at all. What can it hurt? Famous last words. What can it hurt? Oh, boy, oh, boy. See, that's what I get for trying to be proactive. These people, though, it's disgusting. Trying to download Chrome now. Let's see if I can get this in real quick. Facebook fact checker Pointer. They're actually this is kind of funny. They're coming out and saying it's worth considering fake news didn't significantly impact 2016. The fact checkers are even going, yeah, this may not be as big as everybody made it out to be. It really isn't. They're trying to cover up issues. And the issues are, well, it's what the Democrats did. It's their actions that caused their downfall. It was their actions, not anybody else's. It was their actions. They're not looking at themselves anymore. They're trying to push the blame to anybody and everybody else because they don't want to accept that maybe their policies, everything they've been pushing on us, America doesn't want. But that would mean they would have to blame themselves for everything. And that's not something that politicians are really good at or parties are really good at. So, excuse me if I don't go fawning all over this. Oh, one nice thing is the computer will actually run a little faster now. Crap, I just lost all my emails. Crap. The heck? I can't remember what my password was. Oh, verify. It's going to be a long day. And I'm the type of person, when something's not working, I got to fix it. I'm not somebody that can sit around and have that hanging over their head. Oh, come on. Crap. See, this is what gets me in trouble. There goes my password, too. I had a password list. And that's gone, I think. This is getting worse on my head. I figure out this password issue. You're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media and HPDailyNews.com. We will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
You have been listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighlandsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business? That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean,
Dude, I'm not saying Cowboys.
Sackhead Clint,
All good friends of ours usually show up around.
also starring Sonic as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific on SHRmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mud Show with its hosts, the Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milton. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the ReaverOfCommonSense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date with everything going on, or click like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm trying to make sense out of the senseless. You know what's worse is I just realized all my commercials, all my sounds, all that just went poof, gone. That sucks. Oh. I see this day's just getting better and better with this computer issue. For some reason, I can't update. Oh. It's going to be a long day. Oh, boy. The internet's not working on this. Holy shit, what the hell is... I'm sorry. Alright, where are we going to go next? I wanted to play the smack it down that Sean Spicer laid on the media. He smacked them around like a little bitch. It was funny. He came out and he went after them. I mean, the media went out first day lying their ass off about Trump. They lied about the size of the crowd at the inauguration. And Sean Spicer went after him. They sat there and lied about Trump going after the CIA and he's going after the intelligence. He didn't know such thing. He spoke out about the bullshit that the top end was doing. That was about it. He got rid of the MLK Bush out of his office. He's a racist. It was there the whole damn time. He never did it. But yeah, they wanted to go out there and try to smear him. Because that's what they do. Because they're lying, conniving little bitches. And then when they got smacked around, they cried like a little child who just got chastised by their parents. So they went and cried. Went to the room and cried and acted like little children. Mommy and Daddy just disciplined us. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, you got in trouble. Be a good little boy. Pick yourself up. Learn from your mistake. Learn from your lying. And go on. Have you ever had one of those days where everything's going wrong? And you just want to scream? Oh. Just having computer issue after computer issue. Oh. But yeah, the media got smacked around. They're not learning from it. Little children. And now you have Jason Chaffee. Oh God, that was funny. So, you know, he was real nice. He saw Hillary, said hi to her, and then holds a meeting afterwards. Basically, well, he said just because the election's over doesn't mean the investigation is over. Which is dead on. Couldn't agree more. The election's over. Oh, well. doesn't mean that she still broke the damn law. It still needs to be investigated. We need to look at on how and why she got away with it as far as she did. It's I mean, so what? That she lost the election. That's not a punishment. That's a chance you take. She has broken the law. Well, in my opinion, I have the right to my opinion, so if you don't like it. Okay, Cal. Sorry I wasn't on it, like I said, and I've repeated it multiple times. I've had major computer issues. Right now, my main computer that I usually broadcast on, I just had to reload Windows 10 on it, and I just lost God knows how much information, and I'm so pissed off right now. I got so much work ahead of me. All my commercials, all my intros, my exit, all those files, gone. So pissed. And Washington Post recently ran an article how Obama administration spent billions of dollars to fix the failing schools. And guess what? It didn't work. It has been a failure after a failure after a failure with this president. All he's done is throw money at the problems and done nothing. Nothing. What's fixed in this country? Nothing. He has... Remember when he first got in office, that $1 billion infrastructure bill? No infrastructure was fixed. Nope. Because it was just a waste of money. That's all. He paid off a lot of people who donated to him. And that's all it was meant to do. Then when Trump actually talks about infrastructure and fixing it, the Democrats have the balls to step up and bitch about it. That takes a lot of balls. That is amazing. I couldn't believe that one. They had a president, and they talk about budgets nowadays. Oh, we don't want to add to the deficit. No deficit, no deficit, no deficit. Bitches, that's all you've done for the last 8 years, is how much can we add to the deficit? So it's nice that you're finally looking at that, but don't act like you're actually worried about it. Because where was your ass the last 8 years? Where were you? You were an absentee father when it came to the budget. Nowhere to be found. And now you want to act like you're something you're worried about. No. Not buying the bullshit. You weren't around. You weren't worried. You didn't care. You know, if you're going to worry about it from here on out, great. But don't sit there and act like it's the main thing that you've always worried about. You know, we can worry about that going forward now. We could talk about it. But don't grandstand on it. Because I'm not buying it. My patience is really worn thin. No, Sean wasn't here today. No Sean today. That was me that logged in. I was underneath his at one point. I hate computers sometimes. I really do. So, yeah, you're going to worry about budgets, great. But until then, you know, don't be making such a fuss when you've ignored it all these years. Not impressed at all. An Obama administration and spending billions. And they screwed the schools up more. Obama thought his solution was just to throw money. Well, didn't seem to work. Now, I'm glad to hear. Now, from what I'm hearing, there is now an investigation into Madonna for her comments at the Million Woman March in Washington, D.C., where she made comments of that she has thought about blowing the White House up. But now at first she put out a tweet saying, you know, F Donald Trump, F Secret Service. Now it's, you know, it was used as a metaphor. Now all the excuses come out. Anybody buying the bullshit? Because I'm not. Seriously, I'm not buying the bullshit. I don't believe it. It seems like now the only thing you're trying to do is backtrack. And it's typical of the liberals. They shoot their mouths off, and then it's backtrack. Oh, well, you know, I was joking. I meant metaphorically. I meant this, I meant that. No. But yeah, from what I'm hearing, Kel, that they are investigating, at least going to have a conversation with her. And they are starting to prosecute people. And they're not buying into this bullshit. Well, it was meant as a joke. There's nothing funny. Or it was a metaphor. I've never heard a metaphor of, I thought a lot about blowing the White House. Bullshit. That's a threat. She thought she could spout her little mouth off and nothing would come of it. I'm not impressed by him. You know, you shot your mouth off, you're getting smacked like a little girl. Time to move on. You've been listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media and HPDailyNews.com, and we will be right back.
Conservative media done right. You're listening to the SHR Media Network.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
We are Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver Common Sense Show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HydenDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying Catholics.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
Also starring Socko as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific on SHRmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mud Show with its hosts, the Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you missed the show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the ReaverOfCommonSense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date with everything going on, or click like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe. Now I'm trying to make sense out of the senseless. There we go. Oh, so much to do, so much to do. I don't know where they're thinking. And like I said at the beginning of the show, there is this idea that, number one, this protest was not a spur-of-the-moment set up to be against Trump. This was set up originally to be a Hillary Clinton not protest, but celebration. But because, guess what? She didn't win, millions of dollars were spent, they decided to just, we'll attack Trump for it now. And the whole time it was set up by this woman that has a Shahira, she has ties to groups that have terrorist backgrounds. Yeah, I'm not impressed here. I'm not. I don't know. People were saying, oh, well, we gotta believe, we gotta look. No, I don't gotta do jack. It really is getting a stink of desperation in this country by the liberals. And their party is not doing good. It really isn't. But you can see the violent nature of the Hillsborough County, or excuse me, the liberals and the whole movement. They're not this peaceful. It is a violent group disguised as peaceful. I can't believe people actually fall for it, and they do. Ashley Judd was being sick, vile, and disgusting. She's out there, well, Donald Trump has wet dreams. Now something about she was repeating a poem. I don't know. It's the same rhetoric. Same rhetoric over and over and over again. And, not buying it. You said what you said. It's disgusting. It's vile. And it shows you where their mind is. They know if they told the truth, no one's going to believe them. So they come up with this utter, revolting, disgusting ideas that they know people are going to jump all over. But what should I expect out of this group? I'm not impressed. And I don't understand with this women's march. I never see them out there marching against, say, Sharia law about the treatment in the Middle East of the women. They're always silent on that. Always. Never hear that. Alright, I got that. It's just winds me up a wall. Ooh, I'm late for my break. I'm late for a important date. Now let me run through until a little bit longer. And then I'll do one last break. I did. Then they also, what was it, Friday, he signed temporary halts on a lot of things. One of the government's positions has to deal with nature and all that. There was some nasty retweets about Trump. And now the media's, oh, look at that. He banned him from tweeting again. No, actually, the supervisors put a temporary ban till they could figure out if there was a rogue employee that retweeted that stuff, or to see if their account got hacked. And that's all they're doing. But of course the media blows it all out of proportion. Oh my God. Typical. Typical liberals. They actually told the truth. You know? Oh, my God. There we go. Sorry, trying to log in to get everything up and running. Ooh. There we go. So much to install, so much to install. All right, we're going to hit a break, and then after that, we'll come back for the rest of the show. And you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media and HPDailyNews.com, and we will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
Listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver Common Sense Show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HypensDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business? That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying cows.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show up around.
Also starring Sokka as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific on SHRmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mud Show with its hosts, the Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Millman. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guy. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss the show, don't worry. You can catch the replays 2 ways, rebootingliberty.com or thereverofcommonsense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date with everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm trying to make sense out of the senseless. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, I know the connection and the broadcast today is not the greatest, and I do apologize severely. I got a very bad. There's a wire or something, and between the two computers. And for some reason, it gives a water sound. And I know it's annoying, and I apologize. It just... It's going to be one of those days. I know it is. Oh, let's see. Do I actually have that installed now? And Kel, I'm going to be shutting chat down for now. I do apologize, but I need to restart computer. Yeah. Oop. Of course, now that. That's back up and running. Yay. Oh, so much work. Oh, so much to do. It's going to be a long day. I apologize, people. I apologize. It's... Okay, now, I usually could do more than one thing at a time, but today, nope. Where the heck? And NAFTA... Well, NAFTA's already on the cutting board. From what I'm hearing, it's not looking good for TPP. There's, from what I was just reading a moment ago, I think... I think you're going to see TPP dead in the water already. And from what I'm reading it, TPP is pretty much gone. It's this was a promise Trump made. Promise Trump's keeping, it seems like. I know this is not something a lot of people are used to, a president keeping promises that he's made. But that's what appears to be going on. He's put a freeze on pay raises. He's put a freeze on hirings. He's put a freeze on spending across the board. Till not permanently, he wants to understand what's going on. A lot of regulations that were put in have been frozen. So he can understand what is going on and see what changes need to be done. And there's people that got an issue with that. And they're blowing it out of proportion, trying to make it be something that it's not. It's a temporary on it. Kind of like if you went and bought a business, you're going to freeze a lot of stuff. You want to see what's going on. You want to take control of your business, which right now his business is this country. To go over it with a fine-tooth comb and he's going to make sure everything's going good. And then everything will get opened up and it'll be back to business as usual. Now, I don't see an issue with any of that. I see some people whining about it, yes. I know, I do. Because no matter what, unless Hillary got elected, they're going to whine. They're going to whine no matter what. Because that's what they do. They're going to make political issues where there's no political issues and just... Because if Hillary would have got elected, everything would have been perfect. There wouldn't have been a complaint. They would have, just as they did for Obama, they would have stuck up for her. Covered up. Well, America spoke. Yes, America spoke. I'm tired of, well, she won the popular vote. Tough shit. Trump won 30 states. She won 20. You know, you could do a lot of picking and choosing of data. I haven't been able to back it up, but I believe Trump won more counties in the United States than Hillary did. You know, you could go and find so many little facts like that. It all doesn't mean shit. He's the president. It's done. It's over with. Go on with it. I'm not impressed. It's not going to change things. Let's just go on. Let's try to correct the issues that have been plaguing this country for a long time. And instead of playing partisan politics, can we just straighten shit out and go on? No, you want to make everything an issue. That's sad, it really is. Well, while you're trying to play politics, I'm going to try to see what we can do to make this country better. While you're whining and crying, I want to see what we could do to make us better. And instead of trying to make political... You know what would make great political points? By doing what's best for the people and correcting issues that we have in our country. That would make a great political point, wouldn't it? That would give a lot of reasons to vote for you. Instead of the whining and the crying... And indirectly, though what's funny is they do it indirectly because they don't have the balls to come out and admit that they're backing the rioters. No, they don't have those balls. I would love to see it for them just to come out and openly. Yeah, we are. So what? Who else would love to see that? Just finally they get the balls to step up and be like, yeah, we're backing them. They're our peeps. That would be funny. That would be funny. Well, not funny, but like, holy shit, they actually have the balls to step up. Be man. If that's what you want in this country, then speak up. Now, the Democrats, of course, Elijah Cummings running his mouth again. Now, he didn't boycott, but he says he understands because he has had intelligent reports. And you got to understand that members of Congress have a lot of information that the public does not have. And I can tell you over the last week or two, the classified briefings that I have been to, and if the public knew what members of Congress knew, if members of Congress have information about the man who is within hours of becoming the 45th president of the United States that they believe is serious enough to warrant boycotting his election, why haven't they shared it with the public? If it's that serious, they should have shared it with the public. No. What he did was a political move, making a statement that they can't back up, prove, or disprove. He didn't make an exact accusation, but he put this air over him. It's what the Democrats do. They love to make these wild, without any specifics on the accusations, so they can never get called on it. But that's all it is. It's rhetoric. And that's all the Democrats are good for anymore, is rhetoric. When you make comments like that, you should be held accountable. Either show proof or retract your statement and apologize. Disgusting what the Democrats are doing. It is absolutely vile and disgusting. I'm not impressed. It doesn't make me want to vote for him. what it does is make me want to throw up. Because they're putting party in front of country. They're putting party in front of all else. Then they wonder why they're losing elections. When you have Elijah Cummings coming out and making an accusation like that, and then walking away. And he tries to talk about this, well, there's conflict of interest. Well, he knows that the president and the vice president are exempt from conflict of interest laws. But so are the members of Congress and federal judges as well. And he knows that. But he's going to run his mouth because he's going back to that Russia bullshit. And I told you why they keep doing that is because Obama couldn't reset with Russia. And they saw Trump and Putin having a mutual respect for each other. And they saw a reset happening there. And it's that child within the Democrat Party. If they can't do it, nobody else will be allowed to do it. So they're throwing as many obstacles as they can in front of Trump. They don't care how much damage it does to the country, as long as it interferes that they could use in 2018 or 2020, they don't give a shit if it destroys the country. They don't care about the country. I know they're running out there going, we care about the country. No, they don't. They care about themselves. They care about getting reelected. They care about pushing their policies because it pads their bank accounts. I had some asshole on Twitter. The Republicans are always trying to make themselves the victims. I was like, pot, meat, kettle. That is the motto of the Democrat Party. Make victims. That's all I ever hear out of the Democrat Party. All right, I'm out of time. I want to thank everybody, and I want to apologize for not the greatest show around because of computer issues. Just seems like there's so much issues lately between connections and now my hard drive taking a crap on me. But hopefully I'll have everything sorted out for tomorrow's show. I should have everything back up and running. And with that, I want to thank you. And you've been listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media and HPDailyNews.com. I'll be back tomorrow. See you then.
You've been listening to the Reaver of Common Sense with its host, Jersey Joe. You can tune in every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on HPPundit.com and SHRmedia.com.